So if you're fascinated by whitetail deer and by antlers and the growth process and the fascinating thing about deer antlers of all members of the deer family like I am, and the understanding of that they are the fastest form of bone growth known to man, and freaks of nature, I guess, is what I would say that kind of draws me to them, and probably does you too. Well, here is a whitetail deer rack that I found at a garage sale, and I didn't really know how big it was. I've never had an interest in owning antlers that somebody else shot the deer, but in this case what I saw was a set of antlers that were beautiful, typical, really even 12-pointer, and I just thought, man, you just don't see that almost ever. And they're at a garage sale for 25 bucks, and so I grabbed them, put them in my truck, and there was another set of antlers that were with them that were just a little bit smaller, and they had $15 on them. And after I got to my home and I looked at these antlers really close, that's when I realized I probably should have bought the other set too for 15 bucks. But this set of 12-point typical antlers, when I got home, I found this on the back, and that indicates that these were scored by Dave Boland, who's a guy that I know. He's a well-known Boone and Crockett score measurer, on January 23, 1990, which would probably make you assume that the buck was killed during the rifle season, probably in Minnesota in 1989, which I don't have any way of knowing that for sure. But they score 180 and 2/8 typical, and there's very few deductions because they're just really slick typical. Just an amazing specimen of whitetail deer antlers. They're really even, and you just don't see that very much in deer that's this size. It has almost no deductions. Well, so I called Dave Boland up and I said, do you keep records? So would you have a score sheet from a buck that you scored at 180 and 2/8 in 1990? And he says, no, I don't keep records, but I'll give you 250 bucks for it. And I'm like, well, I don't think I'm really ready to sell them just yet. And I guess I'm still not really ready to sell them. But bought them at a garage sale for 25 bucks, and I hang them on my wall, and when friends and people see them, they're pretty amazed by them. And of course I tell them right away the story of how I got them and everything like that. So I thought you would be interested, and they're just a really impressive set of whitetail deer antlers. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like this video.